Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the Wizards will get the first possession. From deep, Sarr. The shot won't fall. Here's Charlotte. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Ooh, poked away. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
Here's Carrington. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now the Hornets moving it up. We played just over a minute here in the first. Six to shoot. Pass to Banchero. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw drops for Banchero.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
Here's Carrington. Here's Boozer. Buries it from three. Boozer's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Carrington. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass the ball. Lets it go from deep. Sarr pulls it in. Now here's Koulibaly. And again, Washington with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Williams on the wing. It's stolen. Releases. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Good on the bucket. 6 points for him. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Koulibaly. Counted from distance.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let... him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Wizards for the lead. Here's Carrington. And the Wizards with another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The three from Banchero. It's hauled in by Carrington.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doesn't go that time.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
To the paint. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Shots good by Sarr.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Second chance shot. And Carroll. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Washington.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Williams. Still no points. Pass to Sarr. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Boozer. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And Carroll surveys. Some solid defense from Koulibaly.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Count that one.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Wizards leading by 9. And there's the lob. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. .55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Boozer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Ball with it. Picked up by Koulibaly. He's got a clear path. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Got it up. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
It just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's the Wizards up 6. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Pass to Gonzalez. Lets the three fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried. And Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit. And that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the score by Washington. Back to Thomas. From deep. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Wizards leading by 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. The three is up. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Now here's Barrett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And a foul called on the... Way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Washington leading by 4. Pulls up. Washington again can't hit. Thomas outside. Out left to the wing. Outside Barrett. Three-pointer. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
For the Wizards.
That one's no good. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. A deep three. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Koulibaly with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Out to the wing. There's the three. Rebound by the Wizards. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Perry. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Wizards.
Now Barrett. Thomas outside. From outside the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Washington leading by 4. Knocks it loose. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Portis. And it's the Hornets ball. The three. The shot misses. Fires from deep. They get it back. Right wing.
2 minutes.
Tries again. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 9.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Back to Barrett. Down low. It's tipped. .133 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Grimes. Outside Bagley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Perry. Sinks it from distance. And now it's a 9-point Wizard lead.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Gonzalez. .58 seconds left to the second period. Charlotte, no good that time either. Washington leading by 9. Here's Perry. Three-pointer, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Portis for 3. To the left wing. Pass to Gonzalez. And here's Thomas from the arc. That one doesn't drop.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Portis outside. Will it go? Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hornets trail by 11. Ball with it. Checked by Bagley. Williams from long range. The rebound by the Wizards. Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Now, here's Williams. No points so far. And Williams punches it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's Perry. From deep. They get it again. Over to the left wing. The steal. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
There's Ball with a 3. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 5.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
So for the Wizards, and we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range, such command of the ball in his body. He'll get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Out to the right wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And the Wizards on the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Bryant, the way he sees the game, makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Charlotte, no good that time either. Pass to Sarr. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Sarr's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Banchero to the middle. The kick out to Williams. 2 on the clock. On target from range. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, swiped away. Pass to Boozer. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Carrington. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
To the inside. Williams on the wing. He has 6. Banchero outside. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And there's a 3-second violation. And Ime Udoka. Has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Hornets trail by 12. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Boozer. He's got 7. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Third personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Boozer. Spins. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Washington leading by 13. Fades and shoots. That one's wide left.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Williams from long range. Sarr pulls it in. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one. And Washington will go for a different look here. And the second free throw is good. 16 seconds left to play in the 3rd. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Banchero. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Wizards leading by 14. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Washington leading by 14. And so they foul intentionally.
4th personal foul.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Allie, thank you.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Washington leading by 17. Back to Koulibaly. Pass to Perry. Launches it. It's not going to go for him.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Koulibaly. Off the mark there with a 3.
And lockdown defense against one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Gonzalez. To the wing, right side. And he dunks it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Outside Barrett. Blocked. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that... that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And stolen by Bagley. From downtown, Washington again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
That one drops for him. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Bagley sets a screen. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wizards leading by 17. Fires the 3. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Possession to Charlotte.
Now here's Thomas. Here's the 3. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bagley sets a screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
For Washington.
And the free throw, no good. Hornets trail by 19. The 3, Barrett. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The 3 ball. The shot that time not on target. So it's the Hornets now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Wizards leading by 19. Here's Sarr. And it